Greetings, this is Alex Scher for the Shelburne Freelancer, and this is Money Watch with Linda Amour Grant, and she is a certified financial planner and chartered financial divorce specialist. And today we're going to be talking about tax-free savings account, which is also known as TFSA. And we're going to find out why we need it, and let's start with that question, shall we?
Sure. So why do I think you need a tax-free savings account?
Yes, because I don't even know what it is actually.
Well, the tax-free savings account is a program that the government put into place in 2009, effective 2009. They spoke about it in their 2008 budget.
Oh.
And so effective 2009, all Canadians aged 18 years and older had an opportunity to deposit $5,000 into this account, and it will grow tax-free, which means that the investment income that you get from it, you didn't have to claim on your income tax return. You can take it, unlike an RSP, you can take money out at any time and not have to pay any withholding tax because it is truly tax-free. The great thing is I use it with my clients as part of their retirement planning, because the more money they have in the tax-free savings account, the less income they'll pay, the income tax they'll pay come tax time once they start withdrawing money for retirement planning. And another great thing is it doesn't affect any of their pension income credits.
Oh, so it doesn't act like income.
No.
That is a great thing. And they won't get penalized if they take any money out at any time.
No.
And can they still keep using it?
Yes, they can.
Wow.
And the beauty of being able to take money out of it at any time is, let's go back. So since 2009, you started your tax-free savings account. We're now in 2016. Without any interest on it, you would now have accumulated, if you were doing the maximum, $46,500 in your tax-free savings account by the end of this year.
Wow.
Now, even if you were to put a 5% return on that on an annual basis, you can see how that would grow. All right? Here is the beauty. In 2015, you decided you needed some money to take out. Mm-hmm. And so you withdrew that money. In 2016, the amount you withdraw, you can now put it back and still have the 2016 limit.
And do you have to wait certain times before you can take out and put back? Could you only do it once a year and you can't repeatedly take out and put back?
No, you can take out as much as you want throughout the year. But you have to wait until January 1st of the new year in order to put money back in.
Oh, I see. So you could actually even use that as an extra, like, little piggy bank kind of thing. Like, it's a savings, it's also backup.
It is backup, but it's not very useful if you take it and you truly put it in what is called a savings account with the tax-free title, especially now in a low interest rate environment. Oh. In a low interest rate environment where you're making less than 1%, there really isn't any income to claim. So you're not saving there. The best thing to do is to make it part of your investment. And so invest it. I've read about many clients who've invested it in stocks. Now I talk about stocks because these clients, that's where they had put it. Oh. And so there we talk about the maximum limit up to 2016 is $46,500. Well, think of these people who've invested in the market and they now have $100,000 sitting in their tax-free savings account.
Wow. And how long would you say that
invested it.
How long do you think it would take for that to happen?
It depends on what. If you were in the stock market, you'd have to be timing it, and it's when you buy and sell. All right.
Now, what would the benefit be to, say, somebody as young, I think you said 18? What would be the benefit to them? Would it help pay for their education, or?
That is one way they can look at it. But the thing is if they're going to school right after high school, it's not really important for them at that point. But if they're thinking, I want to buy a house in the next 7 to 10 years. When I come out of high school, I'd like to purchase a home. People who use it, let's say parents who want to give their kids money, show them how to start saving, can do that for them.
Wow, that's an excellent present.
It is an excellent present. And I tend to use it with my 20-something clients. My 20-something clients, they already finished school. They started their new job. and I've gotten them thinking about retirement planning. And it's interesting because today no one wants to retire at age 65. They want to retire at age 55. And so this is a great tool. If you're 25 years old today, you have 30 years to save. All right? This is an excellent tool for them in addition to RSP.
But what a good idea to give to a new married couple. People spend so much money. An entire family could get together and do this for them too.
That is correct.
And that would be a great gift for
Yes.
starting out. For their retirement, would they use it, do you think, for that? Or do they generally just use it up earlier?
Well, let's talk about my clients in particular, my 20-something clients. I have them on 3 different types of investments. I have them on an RSP, I have them on the TFSA, and I have them in an emergency fund. And so, yes, because I say you never want to take money out of your RSP. And since we're saving for retirement, we don't want to be using that in the event of an emergency. So they have 3 separate accounts or investments. But here is something else. You have a mother or father, and they are probably on a fixed income because they're probably retired. All right? A lot of seniors have their money in a GIC. And being in a GIC, they're getting a T3, a tax-free slip, every year. And so they have to now, a lot of seniors hate paying taxes. They complain, I pay taxes when I was working. Why do I have to pay taxes now?
Yeah.
Well, this is a great opportunity for them to start transferring some of that GIC that they have sitting in a non-registered account into a tax-free savings account.
And so for our viewers, a GIC stands for what exactly?
A guaranteed investment certificate.
That's really helpful, isn't it?
It is, but it had its place. Back in the 80s, a guaranteed investment certificate was paying anywhere from 8 to 12%, depending on when you got it. Today, you're lucky if you get 3% on a 5-year GIC.
Oh.
All right?
Right.
And so as a senior, if I have my money sitting in a GIC, it's not really making any money for me. I'm actually losing money in it because I'm making, let's say I make 1%, but the inflation rate is running at 2.5%. I'm at a loss. And I still have to claim the income that was earned on the GIC as income, and I'm being taxed on it.
Yeah,
so my net return is even less. In a lot of cases, in seniors that I've worked with, it's a negative return instead of a positive return.
Well, how does a tax-free saving account benefit a single parent, man or woman? How would that be a good idea for them?
Well, it's a great idea for everyone, whether you're single or married. As long as you have money you want to put away for the long term. And that's what I stress, the long term. Because the short term, you can leave it in a regular savings account. But for the long term where you're going to invest it and get a potential higher return on it, the tax-free savings account is a great tool.
So when you start having children as a parent, is that the time to probably invest in this?
Well, you'll find that if you're a young couple just starting out, you may not have the extra disposable income to put in a tax-free savings account. Your first basis might be to make sure that risk management is taken care of. So you have your life insurance, your disability insurance in place. Then the next thing you'd probably want to do is to have the education savings plan for your children.
Oh, yes.
So what I like to do is, I'm telling you about the tax-free savings account, but it's just one product. And usually what I do is I sit with my clients and we develop a program for them. We see where they are today and where they'd like to be. And we put together a plan that would best meet their needs. So a tax-free savings account may not be the best thing for a young couple starting out with young kids.
And I see that you're a chartered financial divorce specialist. And so is it one of the most common mistakes that a divorced person makes not getting a tax-free savings account?
No, I think the biggest mistake a divorced person makes is not getting the advice they need when it comes to division of assets. What divorced people tend to do is they look at the assets and they divide it in half and they say, you take that half, I'll take this half, without considering the tax implication, or the cost of maintaining. So for example, a divorcing couple, the wife might say, because I'm keeping the kids, we want to maintain the house. We want the house. And so there you, husband, you can keep the pension, because his pension and the house is same value, or they're very close. Well, here's the thing with that. To keep the house, there's a maintenance.
That's true.
And can you afford the maintenance? As a single mother, are you getting enough child support, and do you have a good income where you can support that home?
That's right.
Right? And the pension person who gets to keep his pension is increasing. All he has to do is show up for work and do what he or she would normally do, right? But that pension is growing.
I never even had that consideration for a thought in my head. So this is very educational for me.
Well, the thing is that I've been through a divorce.
Right.
And I know when I left my own divorce, I said, you keep it. I just want peace of mind.
Many people go down that road.
Fast forward 10 years, you're getting closer to retirement, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I should have.
That's right.
All right. And what it is I try to do as a chartered financial divorce specialist is I try to educate the people I'm working with, especially the women I'm working with. I try to educate them on the best solution for them.
That is great. So if somebody wants to get in touch with you, how would they?
They can do so by dropping by at my office, which is at 118 Main Street East, suite number 2 in Shelburne. Best phone at 289-298-5700, or my email, which is Lyngrant at lgfs.ca. That's LYNGRANT at lgfs.ca.
Well, there you have it. Thank you very much. And this is Alex Schur for the Shelburne Freelancer with Money Watch and Linda Amour Grant. And that was your education, just a little bit of your education for a tax-free savings account.
And we went into more.
Yes.